What is up, everyone, and welcome to the next video in our Epic the Musical reactions. I am here, as always, with the incredible, the beautiful, the gorgeous Panda.
Hi, guys.
And we are finally back with the next saga in Epic the Musical. This is the Wisdom Saga. I want to come out straight away and apologize. There has not been a new video for Epic since around December, and it's February now.
I think so.
Yeah, so the start of the year was crazy for both Panda and I. Panda was sick. We had Christmas, then Panda was sick, then I was sick, and it's just been a snowball. So we are back. We are going to be pumping out the next 3 sagas, and we cannot wait to check them out. What are you expecting from this one?
I don't know. I had to, honestly, again, because we hadn't filmed it a little while, I had to go back and recap where we were.
I didn't, because I've listened to Thunderbringer so many times. That song is fire.
It's a good wrap up to figure out, where things. And so we're at the point where Odysseus is, I guess he fell into the water and he's alone. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Is Zeus still there? Is is he now going to get picked up by Poseidon because he's in the water? I don't know.
Yeah.
There's too many. Jorge is too good at swerving our expectations at every turn.
Yeah. And see, the thing is, I have a fair idea where this is going to go just off of Greek mythology, Greek gods, and just the fact that it's called the Wisdom Saga. Last one was called Thunderbringer. You knew who was going to be coming into it eventually.
Right.
This one's the Wisdom Saga, and that's Athena, and we've previously had Athena, so I can only imagine it's going to go there eventually. I just don't know how soon it's going to get there. So
I will be excited if we get Tegan back.
Yes, because she can sing. Either way, we've rambled long enough. We are going to get into it. This is the first song from the Wisdom Saga, and I'm just going to check here because I've always mispronounced. It's Duvet Box, I believe it's pronounced, is the animatic that we are reacting to for the song Legendary. And so, yeah, we're going to get into this and see what this song's all about. Let's go.
All right. Wait.
What?
7 years later?
Yeah. Wait, I didn't even pick up on that.
Go back. Look, right there.
Yeah, it comes up on the screen, and I was just like, oh yeah, jamming with the music. So wait, we've skipped 7 years after he fell in
7 years.
Where has he been for 7 years?
Please tell me we're going to get a flashback. Something.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess I know that the Odyssey spans over a long span of time, but I didn't even put 2 and 2 together there. I was completely just in my own little thing there, not even factoring in that, yeah, 7-year time jump since the last thing we saw, since that kind of cliffhanger moment. All right, let's go.
It's just me, myself, and I. Stuck in my bedroom, living in this world you left behind. Dreaming of all these monsters that I'll never get to fight. But boy, I wish I could, so I could bring the world some light.
Okay,
so now we're seeing Telemachus.
Yep.
I'm guessing is like 16, 17 years old at this point if it's been that time jump.
Yeah. I'm glad that we have the subtitles up because, well, I'm not sure if it's meant to be spoilers that that's who this is, but I'm glad we immediately know that's who we're looking at here is Telemachus. I got
the idea that it could be because of all the scenes of the domestic life going on. I was figuring that was Ithaca.
Yeah.
At the start.
I had assumed so, but then I didn't know, like maybe Odysseus is washed up somewhere else or something like that. I wasn't sure. But then as soon as he started singing, I'm like, oh, he's got such main character energy, even though he's not main character. Like he's got this song could be the start of the Percy Jackson musical, like he's got that kind of young hero wanting to live up to expectations type of vibe. And yeah, I immediately am like, I like this kid. This kid's good. Hopefully going to be good.
Yeah. He's got style too.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say he's got style. Look at the earring and everything.
I know, right? They've drawn it. They've drawn him with like a little bit of flair and attitude, and I kind of love that.
Yeah.
That I'll never get to fight. Boy, I I could so I could bring the world some light. Cause I'm stuck with your stories, but no clue who you are. And no idea if you're dead or just too far. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight those monsters, is it you I'll find? If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary.
I'm sorry I know that we're like probably halfway through the chorus right now. The bad time to pause. That line was just beautiful. He's basically saying, like, if at the end of all the trials, tribulations, and fights, I get to you, I get to find you and, like, finally meet you, finally be with you, and, like, have a relationship with you, I'll fight the Cyclopses and the Sirens and all that other stuff. He's basically the opposite side of the coin to what Odysseus is at the moment. Odysseus the whole time has been, I will fight these monsters to get home to you. And now we're seeing the I would fight those monsters to get out there to you. And that's just so sweet.
Well, and I love the way, we remember when Polites came on and he had that innocence, he had that light, he had that want to bring, or, you know, you're getting a kind of like that attitude here with Telemachus, but it's different. You can tell that Telemachus is very young. He has no idea what's actually out there and fighting these things would actually mean.
Exactly.
But he is so, you know, he has such optimism and hope that he would be willing to do that.
Exactly. And like the way that the animatic's been done as well is just instantly making him so likable. Like just the little tricks they've put in there, like him being cute with the dog and things like that, just show it makes him both, like, it shows that kind of innocence and sweetness, but also just makes him, no one can be a bad person if they're friends with a dog. Like, you know, you just immediately like him. But yeah, that line just hit me of the, like, recapping. It also does stand out to me of they haven't made it home, but already their story's made it home and become legend. Like he's saying that he mentions the Cyclops and the Sirens and things like that. How do they know? Yeah. I don't know if that's part of the Odyssey or if that's a J choice. But yeah,
I don't know if he knows certain, because he talks about like hydras and other things that
true.
we haven't seen yet. Maybe it's just like there's legends of these monsters exist.
That's probably the case.
And he's thinking, oh, maybe that's what Dad's doing. He's fighting these monsters. That's why he can't be home.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I got too caught up on it, but yeah. Either way, let's go through this chorus in earnest now before I keep interrupting.
Give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimeras.
Yes.
The minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. There are strangers in our halls.
I'm sorry. Legendary. What?
Most adorable thing ever.
Oh my god. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. Y'all know we do this. This is our go-to. We can't help ourselves, and I can't tell you why it happens, but every single saga we find something that we're like, this reminds me of, wait for it, Hamilton. And this is the moment in Hamilton where you finally, like, get Hamilton's son, and he's like, you know, he's doing his little rap section. And even before that, when he's a little kid and he's like rapping to Hamilton. I'm not gonna lie, I love Hamilton. I've always found the way they did the son in it just a little bit cringe. It just doesn't hit right with me, especially when he's a little kid trying to be cute. It just didn't hit right with me. This, that, especially that legendary. That's just how it should be done.
Because you know, when we were that age, we did stuff like that, trying to thinking we were cool.
Yo, in YouTube land, I was the most cringe teenager you will ever meet in your life, and every teenager is. But they just think they're so cool. Thankfully, I was a
teenager before YouTube got really big. But anyway.
Fair. Yeah, but that just, number one, it captured so perfectly what that age group is like. But then on top of that, it just, that just was hilarious. I want to hear that again so bad, especially after that chorus was so well written with like Hype's, Chimera's, Monus, Cerberus, all the references done so well, and then you just drop that in. I freaking love that.
It's hard, even Cerberus. I know life ain't fate or scary, but I wanna be the legendary. There are strangers in our halls, trying to win the heart of my mom, but she is standing tall. 108 old faces of men who call me small. They keep taking space and it's not much longer we can stall.
Did you hear that? 108.
Damn, girl.
108.
I mean, I guess we know now why he's so desperate to get back to her. The face that can call 108 men. But
right?
You're just gonna try and win her heart by messing with her kid? Like I was almost here for this guy with the cool eye scar tattoo and the sick looking armor and everything until he shoved my boy in the face.
Right.
Now I'm like, no, you can. We need Odysseus to come back here and deal with them. Yeah, this is.
But I love as Penelope passes in the animatic, it's like she's almost rolling her eyes.
Yeah. She's like, they're so full of themselves. I don't have a single second for any of them. But it concerns me with what he's saying of like, we can't hold on much longer. We can only keep pushing them away and keeping a distance from them for so long. So you like, with 2 more sagas left after this, you got to wonder where it's going to go and what Odysseus is going to come back to if he makes it back at all. But yeah, let's keep going.
108 old faces of men who call me small. They keep taking space and it's not much longer we can stall. Cause they're getting impatient, dangerous too. And I would fight them if I was half as strong as you. Somebody help me, come and give me the strength. Can I do whatever it takes to keep my mom safe? If so, then give me some.
You didn't miss that, did you? Did you miss that?
No, I was like, ooh.
I had assumed going into this as the Wisdom Saga that we were going to have Athena coming back to Odysseus. Now I'm thinking she's gone, well, he's a lost cause. Let's move on to the next generation.
That would be something she would do.
I mean, he's calling out, wanting someone to help him and give him the strength. He comes from good stock. Are we about to have are we about to have Athena becoming like, okay, this could go good or bad? Let's go.
To keep my mom safe. If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimeras, the Minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary.
Where is he? Where is the man who loved you to wife? Oh, where is he? Where is the man with whom you'll spend your life? Cause it's been 20 years and we still have no king.
Give me a chance, a single opportunity, and I'll overcome these obstacles and scrutiny. And
boy,
Oh dear.
Okay. First of all, that boy shook me to my core.
Ooh, chills.
Boy. Woo.
All right.
But taking that aside, 20 years. So
20 years.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense because like it was 10 years just for the war. Then 3 years at sea, wasn't it?
2 or 3-ish, yeah, and then now they say 7 years later.
Yeah. So I can understand them pressuring her. It's been like, your husband's been gone 20 years. Time to move on.
Yeah.
Especially back in these times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love what they did in the animatic here during that chorus, where he was jumping around with the dog and the different creatures. I'm gonna play it from all the way back there. We're gonna go through that whole section again. But yeah, the way that behind them the different mythological creatures were coming up while he was like wrestling the dog and like doing make believe was just really, really cute and like really, really well done.
Scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the heartbeats and chimeras, the minutes or even Sarah's. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary.
Where is he? Where is the man who'll have you to wife? Oh, 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 where is he? Where is the man with whom you'll spend your life? 'Cause it's been 20 years and we still have no king.
Give me a chance, a single opportunity, and I'll overcome these obstacles and scrutiny. And
Boy,
Ugh.
when's your tramp of a mother gonna choose a new husband? Why don't you open her room so we can have fun with her?
don't you dare call my mother a tramp.
Oh,
I just did. What you gonna do about it, champ?
Excuse you.
Pardon my French, but what the fuck?
This boy needs to cut that man up into itty bitty pieces and feed him to his dog. Period.
Oh my
Full
god.
stop, period. And if he cuts him up into itty bitty pieces in front of everyone while they watch and feeds him to the dog, that will still be less than Odysseus will do to him if he gets back and finds out he said that.
Mm.
You have Odysseus spending 20 years trying to get home to his wife who he loves so damn much, and this guy's gonna throw out a line like, open the door so we can have fun with her? The
Mm.
disrespect. Oh god, I hope he kills him. I want him to kill him so badly. Athena, give
Oh,
him
God.
strength right now. Oh my god.
I just did. What you gonna do about it, champ?
Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight this monster, is it you I'll find?
Oh my god, that's how they end it? See, this is why Panda and me film these sagas in one go. That and the fact that we can't always sync up with our timing in terms of like finding time to film together. But
Sure, but
you could not leave me on that cliffhanger for a week.
no!
I believe, I'm 99.99999% sure, because he does like streams when he releases them, that even Jay releases these sagas in blocks. Because if he didn't, this would be considered a kind of torture.
Yeah,
To have that
absolutely.
moment. To have that moment where he's either, like, he had the sword, I think he's dropped it and he's now going to go fisticuffs with this dude. And the dude's like
Yeah.
pulling off his cloak ready to pummel a child or, you know, a young man.
I mean, props to Telemachus for trying to fight fair,
yeah, but
you know,
I-
hand to hand instead of your sword, but
I gotta tell you, all right? There's being the bigger man, there's being the good person, there's all those different things y'all can say, okay? Call my mama a tramp. See what happens. I am not dropping a sword if I have one in my hand. I'm not coming in with fists. You don't
Right?
cross that line. There are lines you don't.
No.
That shouldn't even be a line. That shouldn't exist. They just said open the door so we can go, and the group of us have our way with your mother. And he's going to be the bigger
excuse the hell out of
person.
me. No, okay. Props to Telemachus, but
Yep.
better kid than me.
Yep. This man needs to be thrown off a balcony pronto. And I'm hoping that's what we get in the next song. The next song's called Little Wolf, and I can see the animatic for it right there. I hope we bring the pain to this guy. Like I said, Athena, give him strength, give him just take. I'm mad right now. This is the maddest I have been through the whole epic saga.
I mean, we've been mad. We've been mad at things that have happened, but I think it was more of a heartbroken kind of mad.
Yeah. This is just straight
This-
outrage.
Mm,
We have had what 5-6 sagas now of seeing seeing Odysseus' struggle to get home because of how much of a pedestal he puts this woman on and puts his family on, and now we are getting to see nothing of what's happened to him, and we're just getting to see how the family are being disrespected. Son being spoken down to, wife being called a tramp, and threatening to basically drape her, to use the TikTok term.
Right.
And it's I don't even I hope the next song that we just bring the pain to this man and make an example out of him, because it needs to happen. But yeah, either way, fire song though. Freaking fire song. Incredible song, incredible introduction to the character. Who was that singing that one? I need to know who did the voice for that one. I don't think it was Jay. Let me see here. It's actually... Yeah, I'll get you to get that one up on your side because I can't see it here. But I'm curious as to who sang that one, because I don't think it was Jay, but those high notes were stunning. Some of the big high notes he hit.
It says Miguel Veloso.
Miguel Veloso. Incredible voice on Miguel.
Really fantastic.
He hit some stunning notes.
And if because he sounds like the age that Telemachus is, about 20-ish, early 20s. And that's really impressive for that age vocally, to have that much control.
100%.
It really is.
And it's either equally impressive that he's got that kind of control and that kind of a voice at that age, or if he isn't that age and is doing that kind of voice acting to put that youth in his voice while also sounding that good, is equally impressive. But either way, everything about the writing of this, from the references to all the different Greek mythological creatures, the emotional stakes they put in there, and even, like I said, down to that comedic moment of the legendary that just captured the character so well. All chef kiss. Perfect song.
Loved it.
I'm so mad though. I cannot wait to get in the next one. We will be getting into that next week over on Panda's channel, you guys. So check that out. As always, please check out the original video to this linked in the description below and give it a like and a comment, and subscribe to both Duvet Box. I always go to say Duvet Cover. Duvet Box. Subscribe to them and check out all their other animatics. Also check out the original upload by Jay, because we need to support this project. It's amazing. And leave a like and a comment on this video. Let us know. We film these animatics in bulk, so we'll have done all the Legendary Saga by the time that you're watching this on YouTube. But let us know what the best animatics are for the next saga, and even the saga after that, so that we can make sure we get the best ones for those. And subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Panda's channel, because we are going through this whole epic saga and a whole bunch of other awesome reactions, so check those out. We also both have Patreons. Check us out on Patreon. I upload weekly polls. I do weekly polls that I do on the channel here. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on Patreon. Panda will tell you all about her Patreon in her video. My gosh, this is a long outro, but we're ending it there. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and we will see you in the next epic reaction. Bye.